everybody, greetings. This is Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. With my selfie stick. Well, actually it's Mia's, but I'm trying to take advantage of it while I can. Okay. You see they're doing some construction work on top. Right now. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess Mia and Tiana is coming. This is Tiana. She's coming. Watch it.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a new highway. It's interesting when you come to these streets. And just knowing I've been here long enough to see it when they were all with just dirt. When this highway used to stop right down there. But how they extend it. And they're constantly doing, like I said, all kinds of improvement. You know, right now, I'm stopping at a store. This is a store across the street from the old man's house. This is a Sari-Sari store here. If I don't kill myself, everything's low. And my hapon, Elizabeth. My hapon. How are you doing, amigo? Well, where's Elizabeth?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
Yes.
This is Elizabeth. Elizabeth, say hello to my Elizabeth. Elizabeth, say hello. Say hello. Look at Elizabeth. Elizabeth, just say hello to my foreigner friends in the U.S. What? Yeah, okay. Okay, we're going to stay like this till Elizabeth turns around. Not that she has to.
She's already here.
Okay, go ahead, move. I'll wait on Elizabeth. Come on, Elizabeth. I've not seen you in a long time, Elizabeth. You know that. Hi, Elizabeth. Wait, Elizabeth, are you back? And there she goes. This Elizabeth, she's the owner of this Sari-Sari store. Like I explained to you, a Sari-Sari store has just about all your everyday amenities. Whatever you is this your son?
No.
Elizabeth, this your son?
That's my neighbor's son.
Oh, your neighbor's son. My hapon, amigo.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm fine.
So let me see. So what is your name?
My name is Jay.
How old are you, Jay?
I am 15.
Are you big for 15? What are you gonna be, a wrestler, a boxer, or what?
Boxer.
Police officer? Military? You look pretty big. You know what you want to be when you grow up?
Yeah, I want to be a mechanical engineer.
Electrical engineer?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good dream. That's a good dream. And Elizabeth, what you want to be when you grow up?
I'm already old. I grew up already.
Elizabeth, I need Tanguay and a Coke.
Yeah.
Is Mia there?
Yeah, this one, right?
You have white?
Saan natin sa YouTube?
Yeah, my YouTube, yeah. Are you going to be on it
Do you have
tomorrow?
many followers?
Yes, I think so.
What's your...
Here, you have to look at my shirt. Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. You see? Yeah, wait.
Cigarette.
Yeah, hold this. Just hold. Keep it right there on Elizabeth. Okay, I give you a calling card.
This is my small store. And Colin, and how about
yeah. Give me a pack of Marlboro Whites too. While you at it, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, thank you very much, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, it's so good to see you again. I don't come here that often, but okay. Where's Mia? Mia went already. Did she pay you, Elizabeth?
Yeah.
She pay you? No, she did not pay you. I have to pay you. Okay, I'll be right back. And that is Elizabeth's daughter. Say hello, daughter.
Hi.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
Are you married?
No, but I have a kid.
You have a kid? Are you looking for a husband? Foreigner husband?
Next time.
Next time? Maybe, huh? Okay, what's your name?
My name is Ross.
Ross, nice to meet you, okay? Okay. We'll go back to Elizabeth, the mama. You can see where the beauty comes from. Boy, I keep hitting my head on the top of this roof here. You see how low it is? I swear everywhere you go, You see a dog that looks like that. Okay, we're walking back across the street now. It was good seeing her. I don't see her that often anymore. Because often the time when we come, Mia often goes to the store. So I took this time to stop in and see her and say hello because I had my selfie stick and wanted to put it on my video. Okay, so here we are back at the Ponderosa. And there's Tiana. Hello, Tiana. Hi. She's got her ice cream and she's eating it. Hear me up. I got some chips or something in case old man might be hungry. Hey, old man, how are you doing?
Very bad.
Why?
Because everything goes around me.
Oh, everything goes around you. Nothing comes to you. It all goes around you.
Yeah.
I know that feeling sometime.
Now it's long time.
Brett used to say, is the mailman joking you around? Did he put your $1 million check in someone else's box? Pop life, baby. And there's Mia making drinks.
I'd be crazy.
She is the hostess with the mostest.
You talk with people and I don't talk with you.
Yeah.
As I know I had right.
Yes. But not here in the Philippines, you don't have very many rights. No. But Tiana got all the rights she wants.
You are right.
Right now, she's look at her chomping down on ice cream. Wow. So where's Lucy? Lucy buying fruit?
She coming. She only go and buy banana. What's the name?
Sari-Sari?
Yeah.
Oh, she go to Valencia to buy bananas?
And I followed there one time. I say never more. They waiting for they take down the banana.
Oh, wow.
No why.
Lucy has she did have a fruit stand, but she gave it up, and now she buys fruit for the stand, which is still an all-day journey. All right, so you watch Gerard Black in the Philippines, and I'll be right back. Okay, I just completed my video, and I saw it was a little short, so I'm going to pick up where I was yesterday about reading you some of my comments. Okay, this is from Willie. This is on the video that I did yesterday that was called Who's the Boss? Okay, so I hope you got that one. I hope you saw that one. He says, yeah, I'm with you, old school. When it comes to bringing home the bacon, my Filipina lives with me on the weekends only here in Abu Dhabi. ABU, I told you if I can't pronounce it, I'll spell it. DHABI. From the minute she arrived on Friday evening until the minute she goes back to her place Monday morning, I get housework amnesia. That's funny, my brother. I hear you, man. Because you remember I said that, if you watch the video, it says, look, I don't do nothing. I bring home the bacon. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? Your job is to take care of everything else, whatever. So, I guess most of the time he's living by himself, so he has to take care of his own ass. But when she comes, he says, I get housework amnesia. I don't do nothing. I just sit down, she takes off my shoes, my socks, you know what I'm saying? She does. Filipinas treat you real good. But you got to teach them how to treat you. You can't just expect them to know how to treat a man. You understand? I had one Filipina. I mean, I couldn't take a shower by myself. She would get in the shower, and she would not get in the shower. She would stay outside, and she would wash me down. She would wash me down every time I took a shower. She's standing outside with soap and rag and wash me down, and that was a beautiful thing. I had one Filipina, when we had a brownout or when electricity goes off, she'd sit by my bed and she'd fan me. She fanned me for hours while I slept. When I opened my eyes, she's still there fanning me. I mean, let me tell you, man. Filipinas, can really take care of a man. But if you want something, of your wildest dreams from a Filipina, you have to tell her, because she's no mind reader, and she'd be happy to please. Because Filipinas, they're if she's under the right authority, her goal is to please. And more power to you, Willie. That's right. Get amnesia, brother. You know what I'm saying? In fact, point to the spots that you missed during the week. Okay, thank you for that comment, Willie. Okay, this is another one on Who's the Boss. This is from NSVT user MA-ATRA. However you want to pronounce that, I'm not even going to try. But he posts excellent video, bro. now, if you watch that video, from my recollection of it, it mostly talked about. Well, it talked about a number of things, but I really focused on the part she plays. You know what I'm saying? As far as in her boys. And, my breaking down and finally telling them the story that, when I was your age, I never thought that I would ever be in a position where I would tell a young man, and sit down, and say, look, when I was your age, what I used to have to do. But then, I did that because, you have to realize that, there are, it's all about being a man too, although, I resented doing the things that my mother may have told me to do, they are qualities that I still possessed in myself in knowing how to do. And how is a young man going to know how to take care of himself? I told the oldest one yesterday, I said, you know what? I said, did you make your bed? I said, someday you're going to have a woman over your house, and do you want her to come in your house and see your house is a mess, or, a wreck, or those type of things? I don't know, Filipino would say, don't worry about it, I'll clean it, but the point of the matter is that you want to be somewhat presentable as someone who is able to take care of yourself. Things as simple as mopping the floor. And the mop is sometimes gets so heavy because all the piss and all that stuff in it from the puppies and all. So I finally had to get a bucket, pour water in it, put the mop in it, and use my hands. And look, this is how you squeeze out a mop. This is how you make it clean. You just can't keep pouring more and more water on it, think it's going to clean it. No, you got to jump in there and do it. And these are things that little things that, their job in the morning is, get up and clean up the dog shit that's around the house. That's their job. That's their contribution. It's not much, and clean up a little bit around the yard. And make sure the dogs have water. I can't believe, sometimes the dogs, I look at them, they got no water. I said, how would you like to go this whole day in this hot ass sun with no water? You know what I'm saying? So, so I had to show them, you don't use the paper towels that we used to eat with to clean up the dog poop, because it's easy to take it all, tear off about 5 pieces and get busy. I said, no. So I showed them how, because, to take a piece of cardboard, cut it in half, and scoop it. You just scoop it, and you just scoop it like this, and then you get it like this, and they're doing that now, so it works good. But the point of the matter is that, you have to, show them or tell them. And I know in that video, I also talked about the housekeeper. The housekeeper, I'm not going to put her business in the street, but, she was exercising her right to be who she wants to be. I'll leave it at that. And so, she was young. She's 18, and she really didn't know how to clean the house, and it was more easier to just relax and watch TV and go hang out in a room, I guess, and this is not the type of party it is because Mia really needs help, doing it. So I was happy. Man, Mia was happy, while she was here. Let me tell you, I'm the recipient of that happiness. Let me tell you, anytime during the daytime, come here. I said, oh, I'm a happy camera. That tells me that she's a happy camera too. But unfortunately, we had to let her go, because it just wasn't working out, So okay, so that was that video was about. Here's Nate's quest. This is my man, Nate's quest. I'm really happy Nate always rolls with me. Thank you, Nate. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. And there's some, there are some people, who just give me emojis. He gives me a smiley face and a thumbs up, all that stuff. And this is the only time when I will acknowledge emojis, because in my mind, real men don't use emojis. But on this thing here, yeah, it's cool. I appreciate them. So don't stop. I'm not saying don't use them anymore, but don't stop. But if we are texting or something like this, and or you want to send me emoji, don't do it. What I'm saying? Real men don't use emojis. We are able to communicate more than just a symbol. So anyway, so he gave that on that video there where it says today it's about the children. That was a fun video, a fun day that we had when we had the children over. And he also gave me thumbs up on a video where Real Talk with Calvin. Now I stopped and saw him yesterday, and again, I don't want to put nobody's business in the street, but he's really going through it, man. He's really going through it. And there's really no way how he can get out of it. Once you put yourself in a situation here in the Philippines with a family, you know what I'm saying, and no matter how long you've been there with the family, if your situation changed, don't expect everyone in the household to say, okay, don't worry about it. We'll get through this together, it's okay. We know what you've done for us. So, but we're not going to abandon you now. We're going to be right here with you, and we're going to make your life easy as we can because you made our lives as long as you have. So, don't expect that because, when you're involved in a big family, when this is a perfect situation where, you have to, accept that blood is thicker than water. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what happens, you are the outsider. You will always be the outsider. And when it comes down to choosing sides, they're always not going to be on your side. So that makes for a lot of lonely ass feelings that you feel, and make you rethink the decisions that you've made. I remember when I first met Calvin, and Calvin had a whole house full of motherfuckers. I said, the first thing I said, man, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. I could not live like this. Yes, he has his own room and his aircon. It's very comfortable. But, every time you open up the door and walk out, you see a new ass, not a new ass, a new dog. He's, I don't know where that motherfucker come from. He come here to eat too. You know what I'm saying? So Calvin's very funny, as some of you may know. So he gave me thumbs up or gave me a smiley face. Give me a smiley face on that video. But I do pray for him. That things work out for him. You know what I'm saying? So be that as it may, just be careful, man, because the life you save may be your own. Because let me tell you something, Filipinos don't play. They don't play with that. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to doing bodily harm to you, no hesitation. No hesitation. So, and because of their experience with the bolo from chopping hogs, buddy, chopping a human being is not too far from it. I'm not saying he's in that situation or he has to worry about that, but I'm just letting that when you've done something most of your life, that changing the changing the meat sauce you bring that bolo on, is just another cut, But anyway, Nate Quest always sends me that, and I always know what he says. Someone else always does that. And then he talks about, he commented on my video that says, I don't believe in foxhole prayers. I saved a life tonight, a video. He says, why are you in a hotel? This must have been an older video. Yes, very observant, Nate. It is an older video. But, sometimes when there are a lot of videos that I have that you have not seen on my channel. This is before I knew that they're making videos the way I have been being monetized and all that stuff like that. I didn't know, but I have 3 other videos channels. I have SGIB, S is in Sam, G is in George, I is in India, B is in Bravo, MAG, M-A-G, on TV / the G spot, the GEE spot. Okay. Now, if you want to see a lot of work that I've done in the States and a lot of the celebrities I interviewed and things of that nature, how my life was, you can look and check out that one. And you can also check out SGIB magazine. Filipino Soul magazine. You'll see a lot of videos there too. And that's where I pulled that one from because, I've always been blogging, no, I'm not blogging so much, but I've always been talking to myself for a long time. And I just said, I don't need to talk to myself. Why don't I just talk to my phone, my video, and record a lot of things of what I've gone through or been through or what I was going through. And that's what I did. So, yeah, Nate, very observant of you. Yeah, I was in a hotel in Cebu. Whenever I travel there, I usually stay at this one hotel, but that was an experience that I would never forget. It was just like in the movies, man. When the elevator door opens, this gorgeous, gorgeous girl, bloody falls right into your arms. It's like, wow. See, if I was in the United States, I was, oh shit, I would step up the elevator, let her go down because I'm not going to get involved with this. But it was something I would never forget, and I wanted to share that with you. That on that night, maybe saved the life was very dramatic. But there were some other guys there who took her to the hospital. 3 guys, of course, they were foreigners, but now they want to be the heroes, so they jumped in there and they took her to the hospital and they saw her the next day and gave her money to get home because she was from somewhere else and everything. And they said, yeah, man, she cost us 30,000 pesos. That hospital bill. I said, no good deed goes unpunished. So I said to myself, better you than me, buddy boy. So yeah, that's the name of that deal on that one, Nate. And again, thanks for being on top of that. Nate also sent me another thumbs up on the video, part 2 of the climax. I don't know why the artwork did not show on that. This was the time when I was having internet problems, and you can tell by the way the camera does. And the shout out to someone who told me how to rectify that. I will the next time I use it. But he gave me thumbs up on that one. And the climax of it was about the housekeepers taking showers with the boys, and my thoughts on it. And surprisingly enough, a lot of you didn't comment on that, or what to do in that situation. I think I said it yesterday, but it's very strange, So, but anyway, be that as it may. That's what I ended up, wanted to focus on. I told you that whole story, part 1 and part 2 about my being a young man and my taking an interest in the opposite sex, woman or girl, And this is just from you know, I don't know where it came from, but maybe it's just the you know the you know a part of being a man. At some point in time, your sexuality comes out, and so I was giving some examples of my younger. I wanted to show how it was for me as a young man around their age, and then watching and yeah, what's going to happen is going to happen. But there are there are things I wanted to I recognize that, or things I wanted to avoid. Number one, the 28-year-old taking showers with my boys. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, if she want to take a shower with a man, take a shower with me. And we would love to. I haven't talked to her about that, but I think she wouldn't mind. I'm not gonna say that, but I would run it by her. Yeah, Mia, come on, let's go take a shower with the housekeeper. She might say, "Are you out of your foreigner ass mind?" But anyway, that's what that was about. The climax was about. This next comment is from Rag Jamrock. Rag Jamrock is a good brother. I chat with him. He puts more than just one sentence, and he may have some things he wants to share with me, and I end up commenting with him with the long form. Where I copy, paste it in the word, and answer each line. That's how I used to write letters. When I used to write letters, I used to put the letter beside me. This is how I was in a joint, and put the letter beside me. And I would read a line from a letter and I would answer it. Read another line from a letter and I would answer it. Read another line and I answer it. And therefore, you're not just writing; you're having a conversation in a letter. Well, it's the same way, like what I do when I answer these comments. When someone gives me a long comment, who's taken the time, to talk about something, then I want to take the time to respond, and that's the best way how I can respond. Well, he's talking about this video here. Time to buy the donuts in Tanghai. My first model in Avalon. It says, "I remember Marisol holding out awards on one of your earlier videos. I'm not sure if that is her." Very good. I am absolutely amazed how some of you have watched my videos and still be able to recall them. I mean, wow. I am so flattered, Rag Jamrock. I'm so flattered. But no, that's not the same Marisol. This is Marisol. Marisol, the one that you saw on the award show, she brought this Marisol with me, and I did a shooting with her, Mia, and Marisol. So all three of them were together. But, I call her my first model in Avalon because she was one of the first models who, along with Marisol, who I photographed at the time. No, that's not the same Marisol. Some of you have been really, really watching. But she's the one who brought me the housekeeper. And the housekeeper didn't work out, but it's okay. It was so good to see her. Right? It's really absolutely good to see her. It's really good when someone sees you and comes and throw their arms on you. Like this, and it feels so good. It feels so good to feel. What they used to say? This girl said, "Gerard, you give the best hugs because when I'm hugging you, I want you to feel. I want you to feel the passion. I want you to feel the love. I want you to feel what I'm telling you." So when she hugged me, it was like, oh my God. It feels good when it's coming back at you. But anyway, it was good seeing her. And I told her we'll shoot again. And she said, yeah. She told me her husband was a photographer. So I asked her, can I see your pictures? She said, no, he makes me delete them. Well, it sounds like that he only has eyes for you. Okay, this is getting pretty long. But Rag Jamrock, thank you for pointing that out. That's pretty good. And thank you for remembering Marisol. I miss Marisol so much. She's supposed to be overseas, but I'm not gonna put her business in the street either. But she seems to be going through it, being a foreign worker or whatever. Okay, this is the last one before we get into the last one. This is Bob, not in scam. Let's see. This is Bob. not in SLAM, not in Slam. Who's the boss? Good show tonight. Well, thank you, my brother. Thank you. I am humble. How you do it? Like that. Thank you very much. I hope there'll be many more to come. Okay, so I want to thank you for watching my show, watching my channel. Again, don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, share, and like. And dreams are nothing more than plans of winning action. Never disrespect the elderly. Always pull someone up. And sometimes you're the only one to see a vision. And the best revenge in life is to live good. I'm living good today. I hope you are too. And if you're lucky enough to have a woman like Ollie Woodson, former lead singer of The Temptation, once sung, treat her like a lady. And ladies, if you're lucky enough to have a good man, like a lot of us, number one, never say no. And make him feel like a king. I always love you more. Love you like a love song, baby. And may you live to be 100, and me 100 minus a day. So I'll never know that good people like you have gone away. I'll talk to you later. Peace. It's raining, and we're gonna do our favorite sport. Come on. Where are you guys at?
Pero,
Oh, really?
Rafael, Mayo.
Okay, that was yours. Now, wait, I have to eat.
You're so great.
Okay, well, I'll be right back.